go back to the Gilly Crane hotline. Porter Hardison, the play-by-play voice for the Shelbyville Golden Eagles, joins us on the phone. Porter, a big win tonight for Shelbyville. It was it came down to the last ticks, didn't it, buddy?
It did. It did. It was a very rough start to the game, really, for both teams, but it could have turned ugly very fast for Shelbyville tonight as we started the game with 2 turnovers on our first 2 possessions, and Stewart's Creek got 7 points off the first one, and our defense held them on the second one, and we just never lost our composure, and we hung in there with them, and then they had a turnover or 2, so it kind of evened it up, but you're right, it came down. They scored on the last second of the game to get back within 3 points.
And I saw the very beginning. You guys got or Stewart's Creek got a scoop and score, and then I think you guys got a scoop and score, didn't you?
We did. We had a fumble recovery for a score by Gary Smith, who last week blocked a punt and scored a touchdown. A lineman, the big lineman, Gary Smith.
So big happenings for them. This was a big win. You guys weren't region foes, but this was a quality non-region game for Shelbyville, wasn't it?
Oh, it was. And somebody mentioned to me, they looked at Stewart's Creek's record, and they said, I thought Stewart Creek was supposed to be pretty good. I said, well, they are. You look at their last 2 losses, they were number 5 and number 7 ranked teams in the state.
Yep.
And I said, so it will tell us where we stand, and you're exactly right. We stood toe-to-toe with them even through adversity, and you're right. Not a region game, but it's a midway game for us, and beating a big foe like that for Rutherford County, a big 6-18, that's got to be good momentum for Shelbyville.
All right, you got next week. It's White County at home. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that's homecoming, is it?
It is homecoming, yes, it is. That's a good guess there, Lee.
Those homecoming games are always there's so much distraction and stuff. White County is really struggling this year. They really, really are. But Shelbyville, do they come out of this healthy, and will they go into the game with White County with the right kind of focus, you think?
I think so, and that's actually one thing that Coach Palmer said in the post-game interview tonight to our sideline reporter was, next week's homecoming, and there's always a lot of distractions and stuff, but he does a pretty good job of keeping the guys in line and in focus, and that was actually their word of the week was focus, and they did a good job of that tonight for sure. But yeah, I mean it's always a distraction, and anything can happen, of course, but hopefully they'll stay in line and stay focused for next week, and I think they will. The coaching staff's doing a really good job, and I want to give our defense credit tonight because that's something that's kind of changed for us this year is our defense. Because usually tonight we would have lost that game, 38-27 or something. Instead, our defense did an outstanding job, and we held Stewart's Creek to the fewest points they've scored so far this year.
Well, big win for that, Hardison. I hope that you get I hope that you guys have everybody's favorite candidate for queen wins homecoming queen next week. Okay.
All right, I thank you. And on your point, we did come out of there healthy. The only thing we had tonight was Marsh went down, but it was a cramp. And DeMarcus Smalls come in there late in the game and just did an outstanding job. And Marsh ended up coming back, so we got out of it pretty healthy. So that's a good thing.
All right, buddy. Take care. Have a good weekend, and we will talk to you again. We'll talk to you again next week. Okay.
All right. Thanks, Dennis.
That is Porter Hardison of our partner station over in Shelbyville, one of the charter members of the Friday Night Thunder Radio Network, WLIJ Jax Radio.